Jack, what on earth is going on with you and your mother? She just called me in hysterics. Aunt Susie, I have no clue what has gotten into her, but she is adding a lot of unnecessary stress to our wedding. She's planning some protest outside the venue. Jack, you have to understand where she is coming from. She's about to lose her only baby boy. She's also very stressed, but that is no excuse for any of her actions. Did you know she called the venue pretending to be Shelley, demanding to cancel immediately? No, of course not. I'll try and talk to her. I'll make sure she will behave at the wedding. Aunt Susie, she is no longer welcome to the wedding. If you bring her, you will not be let in. Jack, she is your mother. Of course she will be there. Please think about it. She needs to apologize to Shelley. Jack, please give us 5 minutes. That is not what we talked about. What's going on? Why are you guys here? Please, give her a chance to apologize. That's the only reason we are here. Only if Shelley's okay with this. It's fine. I would love to move on from this drama. Can I please just share why I'm upset first? No, that's not why we're here. Fine. I'm very sorry to the both of you. I hope you can forgive me and allow me to attend the wedding. I would appreciate a more direct apology for the numerous things you did. I told you my apology wouldn't be enough for her. She's awful. I don't know why I let you talk me into this. Mom, you threatened to ruin our wedding day. If you're not here to sincerely apologize, get out. Nancy, you're being ridiculous. I'm done trying to help you. I spoke to my Aunt Susie for 2 hours on the phone last night after they left. She wanted my entire side of the story. I told her everything, going back to the Guinea incident. And did she give you another lecture? No, she agreed with everything I said. She told me she heard a very different version of the Guinea story. I don't even want to know what your mom told her. She fully backs up our decision. She said if we have any issues at our wedding, she will be the first to kick her own sister out. What about the protest and the signs? If she stands outside the gate with all her signs, it's going to be so embarrassing. Susie said if she shows up and tries to sneak in or protest, she will call the cops for us. Please thank Susie for me. I feel a bit better now. I can't believe we are getting married. Hey babe, did you give the venue the final count? Yes, it was due this morning. It is all taken care of. Ugh. Okay, it'll just have to be what it is. A few family members and friends closer to my mom decided to call me 10 minutes ago. They all of a sudden can't make it. Wow. And I bet you those 3 friends she begged us to invite also bailed. Yes, it's 8 people total. I swear she did this on purpose. And she knew how stressed we were about the final count. That's 8 people that we now have to pay for that won't show up. We should send them an invoice. That's so frustrating. It's almost time for our rehearsal dinner. Let's just put this drama out of our minds and focus on everything coming up. You're right. But I'm not above invoicing by the way, them. Aunt Susie agreed to take your mom's hair and make... I can't believe Susie offered to pick up the tab for our rehearsal dinner. She mentioned that my mom was going to try and cancel this last minute to screw us over too. Susie isn't upset about straining her relationship with her own sister. She loves my mom, but she also knows how she can be. She told me right is right, and as the older sister, she is going to right her sister's wrongs. How's my favorite nephew doing the night before his big day? Aunt Susie, we can't thank you enough for everything. Nonsense. We did have a slight hiccup, but it's taken care of. Your mom showed up, but she won't be getting far. My lovely friend over there is pretending to be our hired security guard. Apparently, he confiscated some sort of sign. She seems to be here by herself. As long as she isn't allowed in the restaurant. You look so handsome, Jack. Thank you. I feel bad. She should be here. One day your mom will see how foolish she acted. Her biggest regret will be missing your wedding. And that is only her fault. Do you think she'll try and show up? You know your mother. But don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'm off to get my makeup done. Text me if you need me. Hey Jack, not to alarm you, but the guard at the gate said your mother just caused a scene there. Of course she did. Did she leave? Yes, but he believes she will be back. He did also get a glimpse of some bizarre signs in her car next to her. My Aunt Susie is with the girls. Please go tell her. Since she isn't blocking our gate and is not on our property, there's nothing we can do. Isn't this considered disturbing the peace? If she's protesting, she needs a permit. My security guard just sent me pictures. She has a sign with Shelley's face on it with a big red X through it. And this is what all of the guests are seeing as they are driving into the venue. This is completely insane. I didn't think she'd actually do it. Call the police. She's chanting "Save Jack" through her megaphone. Hi, yes, I'd like to report a protester outside of blank country club. She doesn't have a permit. They're on the way. I'm already getting messages from family members. Does Shelley know about this? No, her girls are doing a good job at keeping her calm and out of the drama. Oh, thank G0D. Save my Jack. She is whack. Save my Jack. She is whack. Object to the vows. Ma'am, I'm going to need to see your permit. Permit. I'm exercising my freedom of speech. This is my American right. Protesting is 100% legal, but in this state a permit is required. If you do not have a permit, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. You can't make me leave. This is public property. That's fine. You can stay if you stop protesting. Ma'am, if you don't have a permit and you won't stop, I'll have to arrest you. No. I know my rights. Nancy, please stop. This is completely insane. He's going to arrest you. Susie, you should be out here helping me. Not playing mommy with my son and that monster. Well, someone needs to step in. You think you're helping him, but all you're doing is pushing him away. Is your makeup professionally done? Nancy, it's not too late to apologize. Accept your son's choices and salvage your relationship with him and Shelley. I can't believe you. Betrayed by my own sister. I'm not going anywhere. Save my Jack. She is whack. Okay, ma'am. Are you going to leave peacefully, or are you really going to make me arrest you? I'll take care of the sign and megaphone. Can you just get her home? Susie, go away. I have others who won't betray me. Officer, I'll leave. If I see you back here without a permit, I will arrest you. Nancy, I'm begging you to get a grip of yourself and stop. Here, give this to the bride. Tell her it's a gift. Nancy throws the sign of Shelley's face with a big red X through it at Susie. You need help, Nancy? You're acting just like Mom. Don't you remember how mean she was towards Steve? Don't you dare bring Steve into this. How dare you compare my late husband to this monster? Ma'am, this is your final warning. Get in the car, I am escorting you home. The officer escorted your mom home. She didn't go quietly. I can tell you more about it after the wedding. Let's put all this drama on hold. Thank you. I'm so sorry about all of this. Andrew, I thought you mentioned that your mom's friend Lisa canceled on you last minute. Yes, she was part of that group. Why? Well, I just saw Lisa walking in from the parking lot. Can't miss her clown face a mile away. Of all of my mom's friends, she was always my least favorite. Just something about her. Andrew, I can go ask her to leave. Well, she was invited. I don't want to start a scene. She said she was feeling ill. Let me go say hi to her. I'm sure she has an alternative motive to just show up. I can walkie security. Just let me know. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Save me the pleasantries, Susie. I'm just here to watch the ceremony. You have a pretty firm grip on your phone. They have a no cell phone policy during their ceremony. Mind your own business. Low muffles coming from phone. Listen, this can go one of two ways. You can either hang up on my sister and turn your phone off. Or I can have security escort you out and embarrass you in front of everyone. Up to you. You working security now too. Go away, you hag. Is everything okay over here? No. She needs to go. You going to arrest me for a wedding I was invited to? Good luck. Ma'am, our bride and groom have a special request for all guests to keep their phones off and away. If you can't follow their request, I will have to ask you to leave. You told Andrew you weren't coming. I guess the poor etiquette matches your face. Is this how Shelley tells you to treat all her wedding guests? Fine. Here's my phone. It's going in my purse. Happy. Stay here and watch her. I think it's abysmal that they would let his mother spend so much money on the wedding just to ban her from coming. You honestly think my sister helped pay for this wedding? I know she did. She told me she paid for more than half of it. She didn't pay for a dime. And guess who picked up the tab for the rehearsal dinner last night after she refused to? Susie, I don't care to listen to your stories and lies. My phone is away, so you can leave now. Ma'am, if you take your phone out, I will have security remove you. The ceremony starts and Lisa starts fumbling in her purse. Shortly after, she lifts her phone while on FaceTime with Nancy. You can hear shouting from her phone as Nancy tries to scream to stop the wedding. Susie comes up behind her, snatches her phone out of her hand and throws it in the fountain next to the ceremony. At this point, the wedding barely started. Call the police. She just destroyed my personal property. Lisa, honestly, no one wants to listen to your stories and lies. Everyone saw you throw your phone. So clumsy. Gets phone out of the fountain and hands it to Lisa. Still works. May want to dry it off when you get home. And oh look. Nancy hung up. All of you have lost your minds. You should all know the bride is a monster. Save Jack. She is whack. Boo. Get her out of here. Security came in and removed Lisa. Woo. Anyone else? Or can we have a wedding now? Let's get these two married. More applause and cheering from the guests. Shelley and Jack were finally able to enjoy their wedding without any more interruptions. They have been no contact with Nancy since the wedding. Nancy sent a bunch of nasty texts to Shelley on the wedding day, but her bridesmaids were able to remove them and block Nancy. Shelley said she didn't want to see any of it. Nancy has tried to message Jack through email, Facebook Messenger, and other friends' phones since he has her blocked. After the wedding, Jack messaged her one last time and told her he will speak to her again once she apologizes and seeks therapy. It has been 3 years since the wedding. Shelley and Jack are happily married. Due to all the stress, they decided to wait to have kids. They are excited to share they are pregnant and expecting their first child in January. Nancy has not apologized and has not gone to therapy.